What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. And first off, I just want to quickly apologize for the inconsistencies with our uploads. We are in full swing in the Michigan hunting season and we have been out grinding it out. But in this video, I just want to talk to you guys about the importance of checking your gear throughout the season. I did a hang and hunt before I actually left for the gun opener, and I noticed that my cam strap on my saddle platform was starting to get cut from my saddle platform. Now, I run Lone Wolf Custom Gear products. I really enjoy their products. I'm not sponsored by them. I buy that stuff with my own money. I just believe in what they do and think that they do make some of the top products available for mobile hunting. The downside to Lone Wolf Custom Gear products is they do typically have pretty sharp edges. I go as far as putting hockey tape around the post on my Lone Wolf Custom Gear 0.5, and then also my fixed saddle platform, anywhere where there is a strap that is going to make contact with that metal. Over time, that hockey tape that I put on my saddle platform did start to wear in certain spots, and like I said, after a hunt, I noticed that this strap started to get cut. Not to the point where I felt like it was a concern that it was going to fail, but definitely worth replacing, right? Like these, you can pick these up for 14 bucks. The 14 bucks is definitely worth it. So in this video though, I want to talk to you guys about how I go about silencing my cam buckles. We all know that obviously reducing the amount of noise when you're getting set up and when you're tearing down is definitely critical, especially if you're hunting really close to bedding. So I go a little bit further than most people do on silencing these cam buckles to prevent that from happening. A lot of times you can get metal on metal contact when you swing the cam buckle around the tree. It can bounce off your stick or it can bounce off your saddle platform. And like I said, I definitely want to ensure that I'm not alerting the deer when I'm getting set up before prime time. Now, the way that I go about silencing my cam buckles, and there's a couple different methods. You can buy a kit through Stealth Strip, but the only thing that I don't like about that is it does leave some of the edges exposed. Whereas if you use this product right here, this is a neoprene sleeve that is designed for kayak paddles. If you use this, you can see on this cam buckle, it basically covers that buckle completely. You're not getting any metal on metal contact, but there is one step that you have to take, and I'm going to walk you guys through how you go about this. So basically, the first step that you're going to need to do is basically cut this thing right in half. One thing that you have to remember is that this is obviously stitched all the way through from one end to the other. So once you cut it, you do cut that stitching, and this is where it kind of comes in handy to have a little bit of skill when it comes to sewing. You just basically need a needle and thread. You don't need a ton of thread to be able to do this, but basically just grab that needle and thread, and then you are just going to stitch this back closed so it doesn't open on you throughout the season. And then basically I'm just going to give this a couple wraps with this thread, and it's going to close that stitch that I just cut back open. And you can stitch this however you want. I mean, you really don't need to get crazy, but I'll run a couple through here just to make sure that that's nice and tight. And I just go through one end, back through the other. You guys know how to stitch, right? You guys know how to sew. Sewing is a great skill to know, man or woman. I always do a lot of stitching on some of the hats that we sell. I stitch the hats or the patches on the hats myself. If you guys have bought or purchased any of our embroidered hats where we have embroidered patches on them, I do all that patching myself. The leather ones that we typically sell these days, which are probably the more popular ones, those ones I do have, I do purchase, and those come pre-done, but the cost of those hats is a little bit more. So, but if you guys ever want hats, I do keep some in stock. You guys can hit me up and let me know if you guys are interested. But basically, this is going to be it. Just burn that real quick. Dap that there. Get all that out of the way. And then basically, we're just going to slide this right over the strap and put this on. So And these fit pretty snug, but they will stretch out over time. Definitely when they start getting exposed to the elements. These things don't rip, they don't fray very easily. That neoprene is actually pretty strong, pretty durable. You know, over time you might have to replace these, but since 2019, putting these on those straps, I have not had to replace these. This is my first time replacing one because I got a new strap. That one's showing some wear, so I figured why not. And there's grip on the inside of these neoprene sleeves. So that's what keeps it from sliding off your cam buckle while you're using it. But now, as you can see, probably even went a little too far. That cam buckle is completely closed off. There's definitely no metal, no edges exposed, no metal on metal contact. But that's going to be it for this video. I wish you guys the best of luck if you guys are still out chasing those big bucks or those does trying to fill the freezer. I know we are, so we will be trying to get back to our regular weekly uploads. But if not, if we don't, and it's not until after the season, again, I apologize. We're on our way to hitting 10,000 subs. We are so close, guys. I'm going to try to do a really big giveaway. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you guys know when we put that giveaway out. But that's it for this video. If you guys have not subscribed, please do so. Your guys' support greatly helps us out, keeps us doing what we're doing. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you on the next one.